Okay, so have you noticed something weird happening to your social media feed lately? It's like it's turned into this never-ending movie marathon. And I'm not talking about 2-hour films or even those 20-minute vlogs. Nope. We're talking about something else entirely.
I mean, seriously, be honest with me. Have you ever found yourself scrolling at like 2 in the morning and suddenly you are deep into a 45-part saga about a billionaire who goes undercover as a janitor to find his one true love? Yeah, if that sounds weirdly specific, it's because you are so not alone. This is a massive trend.
So what you've been watching actually has a name. They're called microdramas, or sometimes social series. Basically, they're these super short, vertically filmed stories that are released in little episodes. And get this, according to all the latest trend reports, as of March 2026, we are officially living in the age of the microdrama. But hey, don't just take my word for it. The numbers behind this whole thing are absolutely wild. And the data proves this isn't just some passing fad. It is a full-blown phenomenon.
All right, so let's look at the evidence. Our first piece comes from the Hootsuite 2026 Social Trends Report. And what it's telling us is that there is a massive, fundamental shift happening in what we're all choosing to watch online.
And I mean, just look at this data. It is crystal clear. For the first time ever, these little serialized dramas are actually beating traditional vlogs in both traffic and how long we stick around to watch. And it's happening everywhere, but especially in places like the USA and the Philippines.
Okay, so that's the what, but what about the why? Why is this happening? Well, for that, we're going to peek under the hood with the Sprout Social 2026 Media Engagement Index, which really breaks down the mechanics of it all.
And right here, this is the secret sauce. It's the algorithm. TikTok's 2026 update is basically engineered to get us hooked. It loves, and I mean loves, episodic storytelling. The platform knows that if it can get you to watch part 1, the chances are you are absolutely staying for part 10. The whole system is built to feed us these snackable little stories, one right after the other.
So, we've got the data, we've got the algorithm, but what about the psychology? Why do our brains love this stuff so much? Well, that brings us to a concept that just perfectly describes this new world of content. Welcome to chaos culture.
This quote from the report it says it all, doesn't it? The slap, the reveal, the kiss in under 60 seconds. I mean, that's the entire emotional roller coaster of a movie, delivered in the time it takes to microwave your leftovers.
And that right there is the heart of chaos culture. It's all about content that gives you the biggest emotional punch in the shortest amount of time. Look, this stuff isn't trying to win an Oscar, okay? What it is doing is that it just gets our modern super short attention spans.
So how does it get its hooks in us? Well, first, you get that instant dopamine hit, that quick emotional payoff from a plot twist. Then there's that cliffhanger energy that makes it almost physically impossible not to swipe up to find part 2. And the whole thing is perfectly designed to fit into those tiny little gaps in our day. You know, your commute, your coffee break, it's perfect.
And we're seeing this pop up in some really cool cultural ways. In the Philippines, for instance, there's been this huge surge in what people are calling P-dramas. And what they are micro-dramas that pack all the intensity and all the feels of those classic Filipino TV dramas, the teleserias, but into this vertical, bite-sized format.
Okay, so you're hooked. Let's face it, we're all a little hooked. But in this ocean of content, how do you find the really good stuff? Let's switch gears a bit and talk about some actual strategies for finding the true gems out there.
All right, here's your game plan. First, start looking for that Series tab on Creator Profiles. It is a game changer for keeping things organized. Second, start following some of these established social studios. These are basically indie production houses that are releasing their work directly on social media. And third, use the power of the people. Check out Reddit communities like r/shortfilms or r/TikTok dramas for real, honest reviews.
And hey, just a quick friendly reminder from me to you. This content is literally designed to be addictive. So yeah, enjoy the drama, get lost in the story, but please remember to look up and take some eye breaks. Let's not let the chaos culture take over our entire day.
So what does this all mean for the future of, well, everything? Let's zoom out and look at the big picture here. Because this isn't just a trend, it's fundamentally changing storytelling itself. This really is entertainment's next episode.
You know, whether we love it or hate it, the conclusion here is pretty clear. This isn't just some fleeting thing. It is a major shift in how stories are told, who gets to tell them, and how we all consume them. The future of storytelling is, quite literally, vertical.
Which leaves us with one last, kind of wild question. As this format gets more popular and starts attracting bigger talent, what's next? Is it really that crazy to imagine a world where we have vertical Oscars? It's definitely something to think about the next time you're scrolling. Thanks for diving into this with me.